Welcome back to Jessie at Home. Today's video is super motivating. We are going to tackle this disaster of an office. We're going to be doing some DIY, some deep cleaning, decluttering, organization in here. We are going to turn this place from a hoarder's room to a functional, clean office. Get it ready to actually get painted and get some furniture in here. We had a wire shelf up here in this closet, so we took that down and I'm going to be patching the holes. I'm going to be giving this closet a fresh coat of white paint as well, and then I'm going to be making some of those wooden shelves with my husband. So I'm going to take you along for the whole journey. If you're new here, my husband and I just bought this house in April, so that is why I have been living in this crazy hoarder office. Everybody's always like, how do you do all the things? Well, I neglect some spaces, and my office was definitely a space that I have been neglecting. We did the first shelves. I'll link that video up in the iCards in the description box below. We did that quite a while ago, and I've been living with it half done ever since. But now that we finally got a lot of the other spaces done, I thought, you know what, I really would like to have a more calming space in my office. I spend a lot of time in there. That's where I edit and work on all my YouTube stuff. So I was really ready to get this place whipped into shape.
You wanna ride on my wave just because it's fun. You wanna be in my space, too close to the sun, don't seem to care if it's safe. Well, that makes two of us. I'm so insane, and you like it, but you haven't seen anything yet. Now you're just beginning your trip to regrets. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. I'll say I'm fine when I'm not, just to mess you up. I won't be home when you want, and I won't pick up. You'll spend your time with your watch, counting down the clock. You'll go insane, and I like it, but you haven't seen all of me yet. Now I'm just beginning, your work in progress. You might think you know me, but soon you forget. I'm too insane, and you know it. You got to learn to like me.
If you are new to my channel, I'd love it if you would hit that subscribe button and join me on this crazy journey of turning this house into our dream home. It has such good bones, but there's a lot of things that we want to change and just, make it our style. So if you love that sort of thing, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads.
Space, too close to the sun, don't seem to care if it's safe. Well, that makes two of us. I'm so insane, and you like it. You got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. Got to learn to like me again and again, 'cause I will make you love me again and again. Just when you think you love me, you'll think again, 'cause I will make you hate me again and again. 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 A million people in the crowd, but
I love that early American from Minwax. I am just using this satin poly to give it a good quick coat. That way it can protect the wood. But I just love this stain color. It is my favorite stain color to use. I just love that medium tone wood, and I love how the poly kind of shines it up a little bit.
about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes down.
I am using this weathered white from Bear to kind of clean up the closet and give it a fresh coat in there. I didn't think to paint the closet before we installed the other shelves in the other closet, so this time I was like, nope, I'm going to paint before we go ahead and put the shelves in. That way I don't have to paint around the shelves like I had to do over there. Like, this is so much easier. Sometimes you don't think of things and then you have to work backwards, but this time I had the forethought to say, you know what, I'm going to give it a fresh coat before we put the awkward shelves in there.
We care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes down.
After letting the poly kind of dry overnight, we went ahead the next day and cut all our pieces to assemble our shelves. And I always like to draw a little diagram, that way we know exactly what we're doing. We're very visual people. We like to see what cuts, what depths, like everything that we need to do. That way we can be as efficient as possible. We both wanted to do a quick little tidy up in the garage before we went upstairs to put the shelves together, because it would be easier just to do a quick little 10-minute tidy up here. My husband wanted to use his little vacuum in here, but I said don't do that because it's not a shop vac. Like, it's fine for picking up a little bit of dust, but definitely not the sawdust. So he was like, okay. So he kept trying to vacuum up the thick sawdust with that, and I just kept saying, quit using it. I'll use the broom, it's faster, and you won't mess up the vacuum later when you're just trying to get a little bit of like the daily dirt out of there. We actually forgot the measurements for the other shelves, so I had to go measure and see how far from the floor. We also forgot that we assembled the little 1x3 on the front of the shelf first, because my husband nailed it in and he was like, wait a minute, how did we put the facing on? And then we remembered, oh yeah, we screwed that on first. So the first shelf we kind of like not messed up on. It's still sturdy, it's still gonna work, but we figured it out for the second and third and fourth shelves that we needed to put the little faceplate on first and then put the shelf in.
My heart will skip a beat. It's not healthy, but I'm used to being on my knees. Every day I try to quit you. Every night I sleep without you. Monday to Friday, you're no issue. But on the weekend I can't stay away. You're a risk that I wanna take. Even though my heart might break. When I make you my own mistakes. I don't care what somebody might say. You're a risk that I wanna take. You're a risk that I wanna take. My head's hurting from all this back and forth. It's like a headache that goes all the way down to my core. I'm not learning, though history repeats. It's not good for me, but it's really, really what I need. Every day I try to quit you. Every night I sleep without you. Monday to Friday, you're no.
My husband was quite happy to be done with this project because now it was my turn to clean up our mess and then tackle all the boxes in the room. I'm just using my little Swiffer to sweep off all the sawdust, and then I'm going to be going through with the 7th generation wood cleaner and shining up these shelves. I still love, of course, my method wood cleaner, but I have also been enjoying using this 7th generation. I would recommend either one just in case you can't find one in the store or they're like out of stock on Grove or something. Either one work perfectly fine.
I don't care what somebody might say. You're a risk that I wanna
So if you are new here and you're wondering what all that pottery is on those shelves and what I'm putting on these shelves, it is Ray Dunn. I am the crazy Ray Dunn lady. I actually have a second channel dedicated to all things Ray Dunn. I haven't posted over there in a while because of quarantine. A lot of people have been asking me why I haven't been hunting, and I have these 8 shelves to prove why I am not hunting, because I have way too much. I also got a lot of questions about why do I have all my pottery in here. This is all my seasonal Ray Dunn that I'm keeping in here. So I just kind of asked the question to you, do you keep out all of your Christmas Easter stuff all year long. I do use my Rae Dunn. That stuff is in my kitchen and in my dining room. You know, I have so much down there, and this is the stuff that I only want to bring out when the season is appropriate. So that is why I like having these closets like this. I can see what I have, I can organize it, and it reminds me that no, I do not need to go out to Home Goods, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx at 9 o'clock every single day and run around like a crazy person, because I have way too much stuff as is, and I'm pretty content with what I have. I am going to be doing a declutter and selling some of these in the future. I know I keep saying that, but I just really don't have the time to go through it. But now that it is on the shelves, I can see exactly what I have, and I will be able to organize and declutter and figure out what I'm doing with it all.
Some you know and some you don't. Don't blame me for being suspicious, but I see you need something else than what you want. I wish you could see yourself just like I do. Maybe you would know by now I really liked you. I'm not missing you. I'm not fooling myself.
Moving really put a lot of things into perspective for me, like just sitting in this room surrounded by boxes of pottery. I mean, there were some other boxes in here too, family pictures and things like that, but for the most part it was all Rae Dunn, and it was just incredibly overwhelming to know, like see your I don't want to say addiction, but see your addiction sitting there right in front of your face, like quantifying like how much stuff you actually have is actually very kind of terrifying, because I kind of denied how much of this that I had. But I've seen the light. I've kind of had that quarantine withdrawal of going and hunting, because it's true, it is sort of a shopping, not a shopping addiction, but it was very much like the thrill of the hunt, the joy of getting it and finally finding something that you've been looking for. But after a while, it, instead of it just sitting on the store in the shelf, it was just sitting in a storage in my attic. Like, what kind of life is that for, you know, something? So I am going to be doing a major declutter, and no, I'm not going to be selling to individual people. I'm going to be using an app and somebody can buy through that. I'm not going to be upselling, but I am going to be selling for retail plus packaging. So, and you obviously pay for shipping, but I am going to figure out how all that works, what's the best way to do that, and just kind of simplify my life and only keep the things that are absolutely like truly spark joy. But I gotta say, I am so happy to get rid of all of these boxes in here. It really was like living in like a little hoarder's hovel of just like boxes everywhere, and the room is so dark, and I don't know. And of course, little Sam always has to be sleeping in his corner.
Spinning around in my head. Did you really mean the words you said? Yeah. That's the way I see it. You had every chance to walk away. Walk away. Yeah. You and me are perfect, but I don't wanna hurt no one. When all is said and done, just tell me that I'm worth it. Tell me I'm the only one. Only one, yeah. Baby, it's been so long. I'm calling out your name. Do you think of me? Just tell me if you feel the same. I will leave the lights on in case you're coming back. Do you think of me? Sometimes I wanna believe in that. 'Cause I think about me and you, me and you, me and you. All things that I wanna do, wanna do, wanna do. Don't leave me, don't let me down. Just tell me now. Do you think of me? Think of me? Think I'm gonna make a move now. No one here, just us two. Yeah. Tell me, are you ready? Is it gonna be me and you? Me and you now. You and me are perfect, but I don't wanna hurt no one. When all is said and done, just tell me that I'm worth it. Tell me I'm the only one. Only one, yeah. Baby, it's been so long. I'm calling out your name. Do you think of me? Just tell me if you feel the same. I will leave the lights on in case you're coming back. Do you think of me? Sometimes I wanna believe in that. 'Cause I think about me and you, me and you, me and you. All things that I wanna do, wanna do, wanna do. Don't let me, don't let me down. Just tell me now. Do you think of me? Think of me? I think about me and you, me and you, me and you. I think about me and you, me and you, me and you. I think about me and you, me and you, me and you. Do you think of me?
Oh baby, why can't you see that I can't just see that I'm dancing next to you? I'll be trying to get to you. If you only could see me too. Just when we need to. Yeah. I'm moving up to you.
Alright, I still need to clean up my desk area, organize some of this, but holy guacamole, there's not a maze of boxes in my room. Oh, I cannot wait to vacuum in here and carpet clean in here and paint in here and organize a little bit more, but I'm going to move some things around and clean up this. Eventually, I want to get a nice L-shaped desk in here and some different storage options for all of my paperwork and like desk stuff that I need, like the printer, and I wouldn't mind like having a space to do my crafts and things like that. But for right now, this little hutch works, and I'm not really going to decorate it or anything right now. It's just going to keep things that are on there, but I am going to clean it up a little bit and make it a little bit more functional for what I need for right now.
Sunshine, I've got you now. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body. I know love now, and you're stuck in my mind. My body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body, oh, body and body.
Was super excited to finally carpet clean in here. I haven't done it in here yet because basically from the time we moved in, I did a quick clean in here and then we threw all those boxes in here, and so it has stayed. So it was super happy to get in here and carpet clean. I know I should have moved everything out so I could carpet clean instead of carpet cleaning around it, but look, man, I was tired. My back was hurting. My back still hurts from moving all those boxes. The pottery is heavy, man. But the water, like the dirty water that I picked up from just carpet cleaning half of the floor was absolutely disgusting. So I can't wait to get back in here and do a second round of carpet cleaning, but I'm going to let it, just let it breathe for a little while. It smelled really good. I always use like the Bissell stuff that comes with it, that goes with the machine, and it always just makes the room smell so good. And of course I can't wait to change up the wall color in here and just really make it look a little bit more girly. But for now, you just got to work with what you got.
I just want to stay in this melody, stay in this melody, oh, oh.
Okay, so here is phase 2 of my office done. I do obviously have plans to repaint. I'm not keeping the baseball wall, although it doesn't like offend me for a teenager or a boy. I have this little entertainment area over here. You know, it works for now. Eventually, obviously, new carpet. I'd like to get a day bed here or something that we can have guests actually stay in here. I'm going to get a new, bigger desk. This desk I actually got on clearance from Home Goods. It's actually a console table. So when I get a new desk, I will move this to a different area in the house. I like to look out the window and also look and see who's coming at me from the door. And this is Sammy's little spot behind me. He always likes to cuddle up back there and snore when I'm doing my editing and voiceovers. This little hutch right here is really not styled, but it's just got a couple little things on it. My birdhouses are still mostly packed away. I like that I can have my tripod in here. And isn't this the weirdest? So for quick reference, this was the before. I cannot even believe it. I'm so relieved you guys have
I don't
no
like that. We
idea.
really don't use cable.
And
we use
here
streaming.
is
So
the after, and
I
I'm
don't
so
know about
happy
that, but
not
I'm so
to
happy
be
to have the
surrounded
floors
by
somewhat
boxes
clean. I still need to work
anymore.
on that spot.
If you enjoyed this
And there's
video,
another one
please
over
like
there,
and
I'm just gonna have to
subscribe.
work
I make
on- oh,
videos
there's
twice
another
a
one.
week. I do a bunch of
Eventually,
cleaning
obviously,
renovation
new
and
carpet,
do a bunch
but
of
for
room
now,
transformations.
there's no more
This is
boxes
our
and it
forever
looks
home, so we are
so
working
much
room by
better.
room, kind of transforming it and making it into our style. So if you love that sort of thing, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and just know that I appreciate every single one of you, and I want everyone to have a happy week, and I will see you on Thursday.
Really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They calling me a mad woman, calling me a mad woman.